Okay, let me get this straight. So I played trivia somewhere, and now a bunch of lowlifes think they can sit there continuously talking about me. Talking about my child. This isn't happening, and tomorrow I am calling your local police department, Vern. And I'm calling the hospital where they took you. And I am calling them, and I am saying you're starting again with me. Because it's not continuing. I really don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who thinks I'm a bitch. I don't care. I heart Pink. Did you see the shit they were talking about my daughter in there today? Saying lies? Bobby Ramos as a fucking mod? Let them? How about if I said your grandkids got molested? Huh, Bobby Ramos? Would you like that? How about if I said your daughter was a stripper? Huh? Would you like that? How many times you been so fucking meted up, Bobby Ramos, that you can't get up for your grandkids? How many, huh? How about you? How about you, huh? How about you? You like it? You fucking douchebag, backstabbing bitches. Then you unmod Debbie because she got rid of the fucking people that were slandering me and my child. Oh, hell no, Vern. I swear to fucking God, you must have liked where you just came from because your motherfucking ass is going back. You ain't starting with me again, cocksucker. All this because I played trivia. Bobby, you fucking pathetic, meted up motherfucker. Why you been on YouTube all day? Don't you have your grandkids on the weekend, huh? Don't you? You wanted this, right? This is what you wanted, right? You're used to abuse. You know what's funny is that a bunch of fucking cunts thought I was going to sit there and let them talk about my kid. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you seriously out of your fucking mind? I heard Pink. When did you lose your class? I'm just wondering. Huh. Are you fucking serious right now? What they were talking and saying about my child? Are you fucking serious right now? Bobby, you getting off on this? This what you went out to do, huh? Hmm. SG's been a good friend to me. I think I'll start some shit for her. Hmm. Why you been on YouTube all day? And 2A play, I love that you're gonna get cancer soon. You wanna wish cancer on my kid? You fucking skank. All because I played trivia. Because a person played fucking trivia. A bunch of abusive bastards think they're gonna start their shit again. Shouldn't you be fucking spending time with your grandkids? I mean, you got them for the weekend, right? You know, it's funny how you could sit there and let them say all that shit they were saying, all those lies of dirty, disgusting, sexual shit about my kid. I never said shit about your kids. How fucking dare you think I'm the one? How dare you? You don't love everybody. You sat there and you had a chat where they sat there slandering me and my child, and it ain't okay. Mm-mm. Bobby Ramos, you sat there and you thought it was fine. All because I played trivia, but really because your meds got changed, in my opinion. That's what really happened. You do know that you're in the room with the person who said last night or the other night when you were all bitching about God and shit. That person is that person's friend, right? I see you yelling at them there. Unbelievable people are low life. Loser DDP. Your fucking loser friend's been on live all day long. Go fuck yourself, lad, you fucking big headed, bony bodied piece of shit. Lad. Your fucking wife makes you sleep on the fucking porch because you're a loser. Loser. I mean, I'm truly not fucking around. Okay, You- Vern, Bobby, Rob, you pathetic piece of shit. Honest to God. Say one, allow one more fucking comment in there about my daughter derogatory, and I'm gonna be spilling some fucking tea. Sitting around waiting for something good to come up. I mean, seriously? Because I played trivia. A bunch of YouTube fuckturds on a fuckturd channel. Couple of fuckturd channels think they're gonna just start shooting off out of their fucking dick sucking mouths. I'm sorry if this is a fucking vile live stream, but that's a bunch of vile people. Come on, Bobby. Why don't you come in here and tell me what I did to you? Come on. Go on and on like you're some big badass bitch. Come on. Why don't you tell me what I supposedly did to you? That you think you're gonna get away with slandering my kid and talking about my kid. Come on. I find it so odd. You know why? Because her answer would be I play trivia and her new meds aren't mixing well for her. Now, before you want to fucking sit there and be a mod in a live stream, where they want to spread slanderous, disgusting, vile lies about molestation. You might want to, I don't know what that is. Eyes and a what? I don't know what that emoji is. It's small. What is that emoji? I really can't tell what that is. What is that? Is it a motorcycle or a bike or something? It's small. I cannot tell what it is. I guess my eyes just ain't that good. What is it? Oh, okay. Well, you're pretty quiet. Secret Society, do you think it's okay because I played trivia that a bunch of people think it's okay to start making up lies and disgusting slanderous comments about my child? I think anybody who has any kind of, sense knows that that's not okay. I think it's disgusting. I really do. I think it's very disgusting. No, they're not driving me crazy. I'm just making it clear that as a parent, I'll fuck somebody up if they keep fucking with my child. I will fuck someone. I don't care how far I have to go to do it. I will fuck them. Sharon's people are saying they hope my kid gets cancer. Who the fuck says that? I'm sorry if I think that whore deserves whatever she gets. That doesn't mean they have the right to talk about my kid. Hi, Night Owl. Exactly, right? These fuckers were saying my kid was molested, my kid was a stripper, they're wishing cancer. I will fucking end a motherfucker. Exactly. Exactly. What kind of a mother would I be if I didn't fuck these pieces of shit up? All because I played trivia. That's their justification. Because I played trivia. I mean, Bobby, I thought you had enough decency to know that if somebody fucks with somebody's kid, like you're allowing and taking part of and actually incited, I will fuck a motherfucker up. I don't even fucking care. Vern, oh, it's not what they think. Cause I don't, I know they don't think that. They'd have to be out of their mind to think that. It's just the point that I've had just about enough of their disgusting behavior. And I think that Vern needs some more help if he's going to allow that kind of shit going on in his live stream. He is in no way, shape, or form going to continue to create the drama, you know? Yeah, because I played trivia. These are people sitting over there in a live stream with someone who, for 3 years, almost 3 years, completely stalked me all over social media like a fucking weirdo. Hey, Vern, I thought Detroit Deadpool was the one who fucked over the things with you and your wife or girl or whatever. Yeah, he is. Sanders not over there. And, at this point, they're really not. I'm just so shocked at iHeart. I mean, like, seriously? Are you kidding me? This guy fucking ran Wither Away and Die Bitch last year. He fucking had my whole address and name running across the bottom of his live show. He harassed me to no end. Now knowing that he's already now on their radar, then I don't know what to tell them. They did it to him. He did it to himself. He knows better. He knows better. Obviously, their treatment for him didn't work and he needs more. Oh, and secular? I'm going to find out what building. And no, you're exactly right, coward. Exactly. Um, I'm going to find out, secular, what building that is that you've been sitting outside of and trying to figure out how to get in the window that you keep pointing your camera up to. And I'm going to call the building manager and have them warn that tenant. The way you're parking yourself outside that building, now it's somewhere where it's a historical neighborhood. It used to be a bank, I guess, some kind of a historical building, close to the library. And he sits there staring up at some window, trying to figure out how to get in. You think you're getting annoyed at me now, secular? Is that a new word? Disgustipating? Is that like constipating, but disgustipating? I'm just saying that I think it's odd that you're asking people if somebody was gonna break into that, how would they get up there and this and that. Now, the most fucked up shit is it's Detroit Deadpool, which is Lad, which is Shill, which is Rob, which is Muscovy Militia, which is Hammer of Hate. Um, is totally fucking sitting there manipulating a bunch of shit. And Rob, I'm sorry, but do you need some kind of PTSD evaluation? Well, don't say that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that comment, Mr. Tim. Don't give that fucking psycho any ideas. No, 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 no. Come on now. Come on, man. Can you get rid of those comments, please? Mr. Tim? I mean, are you fucking for real? What if that was your kid and you were telling somebody, and somebody was telling them how to get into their fucking apartment? I mean, come on, man. Are they gone? Are those comments gone? Mm, I'll do it. I did. Well, I just reported what you said. Shut up, secular. Secular, don't fuck with me. You think you hate women now? I'll give you a reason. Seriously, secular. Secular is there's something really wrong. He's a sick fuck. And if you notice, Vern is still, you know, chosen one, Mama Mia, all this shit, whatever, Mama Mari, whatever her name is. But how many other YouTubers that have, almost 200,000 subscribers harass women in their 50s with stage 3 breast cancer? How many? I wonder. I mean, chosen one. Let's not fool ourselves here. You are around more suspicious deaths, in my opinion, than any motherfucker I've ever seen. What is it you need? What is it secular needs? What do they need? To be caught, in my opinion. Because he's a fucking idiot, that's why. The stooge. He's a fucking schmuck. He knows that any normal woman, if they were to meet him and go on a date or something with him, would say, this guy's a fucking weirdo. And so basic, they'd be gone. I mean, this motherfucker, they'd be gone. And so basically, he has to pay for female companionship because there's not a decent woman out there that would sit through 10 minutes of his fucking blather. Tom Reed probably breastfed until he was 17. He's another one. He knows any decent woman would look at this fucking piece of shit driving around in a fucking minivan, wearing diapers, talking about lactating. And they'd be like, this guy's a fucking idiot. They know they're inadequate in every sense of the word. They couldn't even maintain a decent conversation, probably, to make it through dinner with somebody. Because, in these two douchebags' eyes, they'd probably be thinking that this woman is going out with them because, oh, they want a free dinner. But any normal woman knows, any normal, decent woman is going to go out paying Dutch, going Dutch. You know why? Because I ain't having some fucking loser think I need them to fucking pay for dinner. Ain't paying for theirs, pay for my own. These motherfuckers would be the type to be like, well, we'll just go out for drinks. They don't want to pay for dinner. I'd be the type to say, well, I'm getting dinner. You can fucking starve, you fucking low life. Because that's how they are. That's how they are. Secular probably wears bikini underwear. Bikini underwear is what secular probably wears. I'd be drinking too if I had him for a son. Probably lived in their fucking basement until, they, whatever, I mean. I've just never seen anybody in my life where people can be out in the situation for 15 to 20 years, and then this motherfucker comes along and they're, dead within a month, in my opinion. Ugh, he's so gross. He's so gross. You secular. Now, I am just in such shock that suddenly DDP and Vern and Secular and Sharon are tolerable to them now. Now they're tolerable to them. That's compromising convictions. I mean, if you don't like the way somebody acts and they, kind of rub you the wrong way, you would think they would always rub you the wrong way, you know? But as it turns out, they like being that way. They would rather be mean and liars. I mean, like Bobby Ramos going around telling people I was mad because Vern modded it. I give a fuck that he modded you. He mods everyone. He's desperate. Why do you think he's here in the first place? Like, if I was stalking Vern, why would he be in the community that I'm in? Why wouldn't he go back to his piddly little fucking community? Mm-mm. No, because there's a lot of mean people around here, and Tom Reed, he nurtures that shit. I get that. He nurtures it. He likes it. I can only imagine what someone was putting in Bobby's ear. Either that or, I mean, seriously, like I Heart Pink, for instance, we didn't do anything to I Heart Pink. Nothing. But the fucking weird thing was on the phone with her prior to the whole, unmodding Sharon incident and what's up. I Heart Pink was all in agreement. She was saying too that the pig emojis and the scissor emojis and the peanut emojis were really out of line. So we had come to the, conclusion that we have to back away slowly from those people because they were, just mean spirited. But then I go live, and then what happens? So weird, but it was like we had never had that conversation. And that's just the weirdest thing. Because I'm sorry if I don't like people talking about people's kids or peanut emojis or pig emojis or scissor emojis. I just don't like that shit. I don't care for it. I don't care for it. And that was so hard for I Heart Pink to wrap her head around, then I don't know what to say. And except that I'm disappointed because I really thought that we were friends, but I've been disappointed before, so it's not a big deal. But then you got Bobby Ramos, who knows that nothing was done to her. Nothing. When Bobbles came in here that night, it was basically, I took the cue from Bobby. She said, go ahead and let Bobbles in. Tell her to try her Ladybug account. See if that one's broke, you know? Oh, God. Go away, Vern. I mean, not Vern. Succulent. Um, I don't understand. She clearly knew that Bobbles wasn't coming in here to argue because Debbie said, can Bobbles come in? She's cracking up laughing. She just wants to join the chat. Hey, Cassidy. Hi, Stephanie. I know. Those peanuts. There's like double peanuts. I know. And yeah, I really can't wrap my head around it because nobody's ever treated Bobby or I Heart Pink bad here. But I think them flocking to somebody who did Wither Away and Die live streams and people who are talking about my child, wishing my kid cancer, stalking her entire life. I think that's a little fucked up. Where's your fucking moral compass? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Bobby decided that she would dislike everybody here, I guess. For what reason? I don't know. Really don't. Have no clue. And they're like, now if we can only get Tanger over here, it's like, what the fuck, man? Do I fucking sit there going, oh, if I could get her, at that planning? Shut the fuck up, you loser. It's fucking weird people. Kind of. Yes, she won't explain what. Uh, oh, Tom Reed. Yeah, I know. He's a fucking nutcase, huh? Nutcase. She didn't say anything. Yeah, I heard Pink's over fucking Burns. I mean, like, are you fucking kidding me? I heard Pink. What exactly did we do to you here? Nothing. It's that in people's hearts. That's what it really is. They don't really like being nice. That's the bottom line. See, while Vern is sitting there when he says, well, the thing is, though, Net is they sat there today and they said that I was an alcoholic, and when I would pass out drunk, that things happened to my daughter. That's not true. None of that is true. Um, they have sat there making fun of Sharon putting, like me, my face on a monk so that it's like, the monk, and Tiffany and laughing, somebody saying, oh, maybe her daughter will get cancer and get radiation up the carpole. I don't know what the carpole is. And those same people, I heard, and the same person who sat there with the wither away and die live streams, screaming, die, can't die. These people were saying my child is a stripper. You would think somebody with a good moral compass would look at all that and say, this is all because SG played trivia. Yeah, she didn't say nothing really. She just said, I'm a mod in 8 other channels. Take your wrench away from me. You're a waste of time. I mean, for what purpose? Because I played trivia? Now, exactly. Now, I don't know what the fuck a carpole is, but whatever it is, 2A play, I'm shoving a fucking big motherfucking log up yours. Talking about my child. Motherfucker, you are a disgrace. And all those same people who, when I Heart Pink was leaving me, I said, "Good night, all my friends." Those are your friends? Those are your friends, I Heart Pink. That's who you want to be associated with. People who have spent all day long abusing me and my child, making fun of cancer baldness, mind you, wishing cancer on my child, slandering me and my child, and those are your friends. Those are your friends? Well, I overestimated you then. Those are your fucking friends. Those are your friends. Like, you think that's okay. If people were saying that about your kids, you would think that's okay. If people were saying your kid was molested when they weren't, you would think that's okay. Would you think that's okay? I heard Pink. If I say you pass out drunk and your kids got molested, is that okay? Is that okay? Listen, Tiffany, go fuck yourself, you fucking pig. You ever fucking sit there in a fucking live stream talking about my fucking kid again? It won't be fucking pretty. You fucking bitch. Shut up. Since when did you become enemies with Bobbles? Who do you think you are? The fucking moral compass of YouTube? Yeah, yeah. You ain't no fucking moral compass. I mean, your advice might mean something if you had the sense enough to not masturbate on cam to a stranger that you don't even fucking know. Nobody had. Fuck off. Fuck off. Trust and believe, Tiffany. Your advice falls flat. You ain't no fucking moral compass to me. I don't know why you keep texting me. I wasn't loyal to Bobby. Oh, really, Tiffany? I wasn't loyal to. Oh, you don't blame her for being pissed? Do you know what she's pissed at? Because I played trivia? Honest to God, Tiffany. Do you know what? No, I'm not going to read your message out loud because this fucking. All I see is the. Yeah, you don't know what she's pissed at? Me neither, douche. Do you ever mind your own fucking business, though? This phone, every time I fucking check text messages or whatever, it kicks me out of the fucking live stream. It ain't like my other phone. Sickening. Threw what out the window? Fuck off, you stupid pig. She spent months defending me. I defend myself. I drug your name into it. No, I didn't, you dumb bitch. Fuck off. Tiffany, get the fuck out of here. Seriously. Go fuck your flashlight, bitch. You mean nothing. Oh, that's sad, Stephanie. Yeah, she did. Who said you were in my chat? What the fuck are you talking about, weirdo? Fucking lady's a weirdo. Quit lying about you. Fuck are you talking about, you fucking nut? Ugh, and she thinks she's more interesting than she is. I'm gonna. Oh, no way, really, Stephanie? That's sad. Yeah, he does, I know. Is that like that movie, Beautiful Mind? You know, where the person hears voices and tells them that they're gonna, do things and stuff. Was he always like that, or did that? I don't know. What happened? What did he like? What what did they say would cause that? What made that come on? Was so he wasn't always like that? Oh, so sad. What if he did get rid of his computers? Would that, do you think maybe? And what did they do? Anything? Were they mean to him or really? Have they put him on medication before? You let him burn the hustle? That's what I was wondering too, if he had a head injury. That's such a scary thing, though. Uh, when I watched that movie, A Beautiful Mind, he was, he would like hear voices in his head saying, like, even though he knew his wife was, his wife, he would hear voices saying, Derek is out of his mind, I guess. But and the most fucked up thing about it is like, I wonder how something like that starts. Not starts, from like, like if they had a, you know, I know this is like really totally like out there, right? But I know that's how like I saw it in Beautiful Mind. That's how they put it in that way. And I really don't have a lot of experience with that kind of thing. But I often wonder too, like if somebody like develops a, I know this is like totally out there, sixth sense. What if like, are they like threatening voices, or like does he say what they're saying? I mean, remember in that movie is The Sixth Sense, and the little kid could, you know, hear people. That I wonder if that's how it is for a, medium. Like maybe he can. A lot of people talk to God, but then a lot of people do talk to God, and like that guy on that bus, he cut that guy's head off, and he said that it was God who told him to do it. I just often wonder, like, how times, if there's been times when people have had a sixth sense, and maybe if they were like a little kid or something, like that movie, people were maybe medicating them. Yeah, exactly. I know, but maybe what they think is schizophrenia is really a sixth sense. And then when they start putting, bringing those, mood stabilizers or whatever they are into the mix, they always have such side effects. Yeah, I know. Or somebody, yeah, I know. No, 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 don't worry about it, Stephanie. I watched one of those, those 911 calls, and there was a lady, and she had had a baby. Like the baby was like, pretty much, like a newborn, only like 6 or 8 weeks. And the lady was, well, they said, she suffered from postpartum depression, but I thought that was just a little extreme. But I guess a lot of women that have postpartum depression, I mean, whatever, but, uh, and so she was like staying with her sister with the baby. And when she would get like that, the sister would take the baby from her. But this, so they had this worked out that whenever she started feeling like God was, or voices were telling her that it was like, a demon or something, to bring the baby to the sister. But so that she had, and then the sister was really tired. So, the mother seemed like she was doing better. So she brought the baby back to her. And then the sister woke her up. Oh, you did, Stephanie? Awful, huh? Oh my God. Ah, she dismembered the baby and ate some. Oh my God. Ah, had eaten some of his toes. Ah, his little tiny toes. That's true. I know. That is true. You know what's crazy is Bobby goes on about being, this very religious person, and yet she lied and said I was mad because Vern monitored, and I got Tiffany saying shit like, "I'd be pissed at you too." For what? You also said that to Prudently when Prudently was talking smack about me on the old Spaceman videos, and then now you don't. I mean, come on, Tiffany. It's really not your fucking business, so you should probably mind it. You know, not to get off the topic. It's just really irritating me that nobody knows why Bobby Ramos is mad. It's basically just because I played trivia, and pretty sickening. So that means they get to go around talking about my kid, talk about cancer, making fucking fake Photoshop pictures of me bald and shit. Telling you, I don't give a shit whatever happened. I didn't fucking care about those people at all. I know, but it's so discouraging that they don't try to figure out what makes that happen in their mind. Instead of medicating it and then going through like a series of different medications, you know what I mean? And then if their insurance runs out or something happens that, a doctor says, oh, well, you would think they would have done studies that, have maybe like how they can show what part of a brain lights up or something when, something occurs. Um, by putting like those electrodes on them and stuff. Right, but it could be because you figure if they, uh, what do they call neuro, like the receptors, the neuroceptor, is that it? The receptors, right? And so they spark off different things, and so say that if it's a chemical imbalance, so say you're supposed to have this amount of chemical going through your brain to keep it balanced. Maybe there's something blocking the flow of that particular chemical. And I know it sounds crazy, but um, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but like say, just for an example, incontinence. Okay, they found that there's certain nerves that run up and down your spine, which is true, right? All your nerves run up and down, up your spine, the whole thing. And sometimes an adjustment, because something could be compressed and it's not sending um, the right messages to your brain. Like people who are having numbness or something, and they don't feel the brain isn't getting the message that, hey, that hurts or that's hot, because it's not being able to travel up freely through the spinal cord. And it's a thought. I mean, there's got to be, I guess it could run in a person's family, but sometimes I think that when you get diagnosed, then you become what they tell you in your mind sometimes. It is crazy. It really is. I mean, really, really quite amazing. That's why, I have to believe in like some kind of a higher power. I mean, because of the way we function and other things function. I mean, like look at octopus. I mean, octopi. Hi, not your baby doll. Oh yeah, he did say that he will never see my eyes again. I think that my reaction, being, irritated with what's going on, is normal. I think that Bobby Ramos is causing so much of bullshit because I played trivia is pretty fucking ridiculous. And where was Tiffany when Bobby Ramos was on my panel going, I thought you were my friend, Tiffany. I thought you were my friend. And Tiffany was like, ha ha ha, and about fucking this and that. And now suddenly, um, suddenly Tiffany's all, I'd be mad at you too if that was it. Bitch, you guys, they just want to fucking come after somebody who's obviously a better person. I know, not your baby doll. Gross, huh? Now they're talking about her getting cancer and getting radiation and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with those people? I don't care because I think that we didn't change anything about us. We've always been the same. We don't really, we don't, seriously. They're the ones who are always pulling these fucking rabbits out of their hats. I mean, God, Tiffany, what's your fucking gig? Never did shit to any of these motherfuckers. I mean, really, seriously. Come out of nowhere when someone gets cancer and start harassing somebody, trying to act like they've always been like this. No, fuck you. Evidently, you've always been a douchebag, harassing people from Sandy Hook and shit. Who knows? But you obviously make bad choices in life. Just say. It's really weird. It's like they don't stand by their convictions. I mean, if somebody's behavior disgusted you before, then it would always disgust you. Even if you got mad at somebody, it wouldn't be like all of a sudden you can accept their behavior. You know what I mean? Oh, all of a sudden it doesn't bother me that Sharon makes cancer jokes and fun of cancer. All of a sudden that doesn't bother me anymore. I mean, come on. You're either a good person or you're not, and obviously, the way it is. It's a shame. I mean, prudently, you can laugh and giggle and think you did this and that and stuff. Bottom line is, I really wanted to try to trust you again, but when somebody starts talking about personal shit with somebody that lives across the ocean and you'll never ever meet, probably never even spoke to on the phone, and you start giving them ammunition to go after me, not even truthful shit. I mean, you sit there and you giggle in Sharon's chat and make fun of people with cancer. And then shush me when I'm being attacked in my own life. So that's what it was, I made that decision based on the fact that as much as I wanted to be able to trust you, I knew you're not a decent person. You don't lead by example. Let's put it that way. I'd hate to see any of these kids from any of these people. They must be horrific. I mean, they think like CPS is funny and well-being checks are funny and molestation is funny and cancer is funny. It's all just a fucking joke. Well, I don't know. We'll see how funny you think it is. I mean, really. In actuality, cancer is not the worst way to go because at least you can say goodbye to people. I mean, it's not like shooting up a syringe full of Fetty and finding out you can't handle it and ODing somewhere with a fucking tourniquet around your fucking arm or whatever and a needle hanging out of you. tongue sticking straight out, eyes rolled back in your head. All right. Those are the people who don't get to tie up loose ends and they don't get to have peace of heart and peace of mind when they, when they pass on. Those are the people who end up right in front of their fucking judge and jury and their maker trying to explain why the last thing they did was put laughing emojis while making fun of cancer baldness. Going, what? It was a parody. And God says, go fuck yourself. Cancer isn't a parody, you dumb whore. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she wasn't raised right. That's the bottom line. She wasn't raised right. No, you don't. And if this is how these people want to live, like Bobby Ramos, if you drop dead right now, you think that God is going to look at you and go, hey, Bobby, what SG do to you? Um, um, Play trivia? You thought that was okay to give her a complete stressful day when she had had a good night, won trivia? You think it was all right to sit there while people were wishing cancer on her child, spreading lies about her child, speaking sexually and lying about her child, and you lied and said, I was mad that you got a wrench? You think that's okay? You think God didn't see that, Bobby Ramos? Oh, hell yeah, he did. You're further away from him now, just so you know. God ain't looking at you. What's wrong with you, buddy? You having a fucking nightmare, buddy? I'd never fucking have suicidal thoughts over these fucking losers. They're losers, not the people here. I mean, they're losers. I'm sorry. Could you imagine that? Ugh, what a waste. Killing myself over something that some fucking. Yeah, no, he don't forgive people like Hitler and shit. And that was another thing why I don't like fucking Prudently, too. She actually literally told me that Hitler could get into heaven if on his deathbed he accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord Savior. Like, seriously? Hell no. That wouldn't be getting into heaven. That would be hell. I mean, Bobby, when you have to lie about why you're mad and the people supporting you are idiots, then I don't know what I have to say. You're right, Nina. You're right. You're right. Yeah, and when they sit there and Tiffany says, "I'm Hitler's sister." Well, first of all, I didn't even know Hitler had a sister, but fuck you, anti-Semitic bitch. She goes to me, "I never fucked a flashlight, freak." Okay. I don't know. Tell your buddy Sharon that. She seems to think you did. I mean, Sharon looked like she was quite enjoying that paradise. Okay, not your baby now. It should be. It should actually be, because for 2 years now, almost, I'm dealing with a bunch of losers. Where's Ollie been lately? Has anybody seen her lately? Has she like gone live or anything at all? Probably. Howard, probably. Oh, yeah. Who the fuck walks in somebody's live stream and demands shit like that? With a fucking name like that? Crazy. Well, I don't really think Bobos was, because the bottom line is that that whole thing when Lou went live that night, her birthday, was so she could continuously say my deceased sister's name over and over again. because that was the name of the person who sent her the letter. And Tiffany Moser could go in there saying, "That's not her." It was all about being able to talk about my deceased relative. And Babas was like, "That is SG's deceased relative. You're giving my phone name, her phone name she's talking about. It had nothing to do with smelling like Pete Sasquatch." Now suddenly, this stupid idiot. I mean, how long does she think something that wasn't funny in the first place? This dog stuff and everything. How long is she gonna keep talking stupid shit like that? I mean, Sharon, don't think I don't know that people have paid you to do that with animals. In my opinion, and allegedly, yeah, wink, wink. I just refuse to display those types of things. What you do in your spare time for money is not my business. You want to practice bestiality or anything else, it's not my business. I will say, don't you like, didn't you get worried about getting knocked up by a dog? Like, I always wondered, like, those people who perform bestiality and stuff, like those donkey shows, which I'm pretty certain she's done those too, in my opinion, allegedly. I do believe that looked very similar to her. Didn't think Tom Reed put out a video of her with a donkey. But you know, that could be where she gets her face from. You know, maybe her dad was a donkey. 'Cause she's a fucking jackass. Oh, well, that explains it. So I guess her dad isn't a donkey, and she's just related to Margaret Hamilton from The Wizard of Oz. And hopefully, any day that house will fall on her. Because anybody who makes fun of anything that somebody probably has some sort of sorrow over is a pig. You're a slob. You're a slob, Sharon. And I don't care how much somebody paid. I would never do the things you've done in your side time. In my opinion, allegedly. Wink, wink. I couldn't really stomach it. So. And what happened to that pocketbook was this. Somebody yeah, Elvira Galt. Somebody paid for her to take a crap in the pocketbook. From what I heard, she's a real shitbag. Crap in it. Sent it off. Coach Pop. Not off, but not as much as what they paid Maddie to poop on them, but Sharon doesn't poop much unless she uses an enema. That's what happens with junkies, in my opinion, allegedly. I'd have to put my laptop on to play it. And then if I do that, then I end up just playing other people's videos and shit. I mean, I'm pretty certain that anybody, if somebody was doing to them what Vern had spent 3 years doing to me, they'd be pretty aggravated at people going over and getting them incited again. Yes, she is now. She wasn't always, though. It is a real shame. Next time I have it on, thank you, not your baby doll. If I start flipping around and looking at their fucking shit, I'll just get aggravated. And I won't be able to, I'll just get aggravated. It is sad. She has. You know what's hard for me to believe is like, exactly why is Sharon so angry at that Tiffany H? Didn't she like offer her help or something like that? And then what is it she's exactly so angry at her for? Secular is probably the one who paid her to take a crap on him, in my opinion. That's like pooping on poop. Probably mean. I know, I do feel bad for her. Now, did that really happen? Like her thumb, or is that? I mean, did she ever say if that really happened? I'll tell you what I do think is weird. How Jules just disappeared. I told people she was going to do that. They go around, I think, this is what I think they do. Go from community to community. Starting new channels and starting shit. I'll tell you what, though. Imagine if I had a small child. These motherfuckers would have me fighting cancer and fighting CPS for my kid. But yeah, it is. You know what it is that really pisses them off? That I've never changed. I've never swayed from what's happened to me and how things are and stuff. They do all the time. I mean, they have to lie to fit their next narrative or who they're friendly with at this point and that point and shit. Um, High moral compass. Um, New? Are you? No. Mm-mm. Nope. Never. Didn't even know these fucking people. I got cancer and a bunch of fucking whack jobs came in. Way more deserving of cancer than me. But, in my opinion, you know, yeah, exactly. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I could see Spencer. I can't even see it. It's so disgusting. I mean, you know, she can start her own channel if she wants. That's probably what it is. Probably. Go ahead. I mean, I'd rather have very few good people than 100 pieces of crap that make fun of somebody's children and make lies about people and know that they're lying and that they're really not good people inside. You know, because basically that's all they do. Is lie. And the funny thing is they act like they never lie. I've never seen anyone like it in my life. It's weird though how a lot of people it seems have disappeared and haven't been around. But I'm just saying, I really, 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 I don't know, talking about someone's daughter and wishing cancer on these fucking pigs. They wonder why I could care less what happens to them. Man, I'm telling you, I'd be hard pressed to not have a fucking parade. Just kidding. Not, I mean, not just kidding. Just saying. Not kidding at all. It's gonna be fun for them in hell too, because that's where they're heading. I'm sure. Ain't nothing fucking holy about what Bobby Ramos did and allowed today. Nothing. Nothing. You may as well fucking give it up. Unless you're one of those people who thinks you can go to confession and you're all good. I mean, because you can't. You just can't. I mean, I'm sorry if their daughter isn't a triple major Dean's List graduate. I'm sorry if their kid isn't a productive citizen in society. I'm sorry if their children are not. I'm sorry. I'm not saying they are or not. I really don't know. But I do know that they're not cut from the same cloth. I mean, they can say whatever the fuck they're never, ever, not trying to be a dick or anything here, gonna be me or her. Never. You can put us down all you want. It doesn't change the fact that my daughter would never be you, Sharon. Munchie and that other fucking piece of crap that was in fucking Vern's room claiming they speak to my daughter. My daughter wouldn't talk to you fucking if her life depended on it. That's how pathetic they are. They literally are stalking my daughter and her boyfriend. Stalking them. Literally stalking them. And that's why I'm calling the police tomorrow. And Vern, I'm sorry. You're the one who allowed it. And you're the fucking nut job that's been fucking causing all this for a long time. You and that fucking possible killer, in my opinion, Tom Reed. Chosen one. Douchebag. Literally. Oh my god, they were mentioning jobs she's had and shit. That's how pathetic their lives are. And they honestly think that if they ever slipped up in one little tiny bit way, and I ever knew for sure who it was, that they'd breathe again when I got them. And as Bobby Ramos says, then I'd throw down my weapons and call the cops. Go ahead. So let's just hope that you never get caught and called out, because I don't know what to tell you. I think that Munchie is probably Izzy or some low life. Hug Million. Exactly, Stephanie. Hell, fuck somebody up and enjoy every fucking minute of it. I'll tell you that much. So, and Bobby, please be very careful, honey, of what you're getting yourself involved in too. Because I'm telling you now, sitting there allowing people saying the shit they were saying about my kid while you're going around making up fucking bullshit lies, it ain't gonna be okay. I mean, it's okay because you're not that much of a loss, because I see what kind of a fucking, I don't know, person you are. But don't fuck with my kid. Don't. Don't. Just so badly. So badly for you, we do. I know you think you're a tough guy, but I haven't seen you come in here and tell anybody why you think it's okay to lie. But I do think that this moral compass could be onto something of starting your own channel and this and that. Go right ahead. Do it. Nobody fucking begrudges you starting it, you know? You just don't have to be a douchebag to do it. And please make sure that you keep the lies at bay, because the truth hurts. Don't fuck with me. Oh, I don't know. Well, she couldn't clear it all up. She would just come in and say, "You played trivia." I guess. Well, Bobby was loyal to me. Did I ever say Bobby wasn't? Have I never been loyal to Bobby? Does me going in somebody's live stream and playing trivia make me some fucking bad guy? And make some guy who was fucking chanting "die cunt die" to your friend and wither away and die live streams? That's what you look for in a person? Bobby Ramos? I honestly think that all of this started when they changed your meds and you need to fucking fix it. Because you're fucked up. You are fucked up. You clearly said yourself, they changed your meds, and now you're acting all fucking weird. I feel bad for you. Just sucks to lose your credibility and your integrity and shot, and you sure did. And your place in heaven. You ain't no fucking warrior now. You're a douchebag. You sided with exactly what we were. Yeah, I played trivia and I won. I won. I was so happy. It made me feel good. It wasn't like I was there, going, hey, besties. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tiffany goes, I'd be mad too, but she doesn't have any problem with Bubbles. Why would she be fucking mad? Shut up. Yeah, Saturday night when she does trivia. I mean, I didn't even really, I was surprised I wasn't, that they were able to see me in there. And I mean, I can't fight everyone every fucking day while she goes over there leaving kind comments to Bobbles. And that's what she did. The other night when Debbie said, oh, can Bobbles come in? 'Cause we were, having a pretty good live stream and shit. And I kind of looked to Bobby to see, what, and she goes, oh, let Bobbles in. And then we couldn't find, what the account. And she said, oh, tell her to try Ladybug. She was fine with her and everything. Fine with her and everything. On Mother's Day, she left Bobbles a nice comment. So she gets to go around being likable to people. But I'm supposed to still keep bitching. Like, I don't get to enjoy anything. So because I enjoyed the trivia and my day wasn't bad, Bobby decided she'd come in, and then all day today, once again, back-to-back live streams about SG. Yeah, she can be cool, but I'm not allowed. Same with, all of them. Tiffany can be cool with Jules, right? But she wants to fucking say, these people defended you. I mean, we've defended each other, but how did this become any of Tiffany's business? I'm not even sure. Like, where was Tiffany when Bobby Ramos? Oh, that's right. Tiffany was denying that anybody said anything bad about Bobby Ramos's grandkids. That's right. That's right. I mean, fucking, I saw fucking Sharon bitching about somebody going in somebody's live stream, bitching about Sharon being there or whatever the hell it was, right? And her going, I mean, really, that's somebody else's live stream. Who's gonna do that? Go in and demand somebody be removed because you, Sharon, you cunt. I mean, this bitch is making fucking obviously I'm their fucking hero. Yeah, apparently. I mean, Detroit Deadpool, his fucking wife makes him live out on the porch. That's how much of a loser he is. His wife makes him sleep on the porch. She can't stand him, but he's such a fucking loser. See, she's like got a good job, and he's a loser. But she can't get this motherfucker to fucking heave ho. So what he does is, I don't know what you would call it, cocks guns or clicks guns and talks about guns and bayonets and being a fucking PTSD whack job. So there's, wife or whatever, they're still married, I don't know. And I don't think it's his kid, but hers. Basically live in fear with this fucking whack job that steals baby ducks from their mothers, living on the porch. Not can't even come in the house because he's such a fucking threat. But he's such a pussy. He changes his voice on a not very good voice changer anyway. And the bottom line is, if there's somebody that you don't like how they act, you don't run over there because they play trivia somewhere. And then because you know that's such a lame ass reason, you gotta make up some lie that I was mad because you got modded on Verns. He mods everybody, you stupid bitch. Doesn't I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and they were very nice and encouraging and welcoming, and I mean, what's the big fucking deal, man? With the fucking, oh yeah, that means that my daughter's got to be fucking stalked and abused. Yeah, absolutely. I played trivia. Start going after my kid again if you want to die. I mean, bottom line is if somebody isn't your cup of tea, they don't become your cup of tea the next day. You don't be like, oh, I hate Sharon. She's an asshole. Oh, this person. And then suddenly, I don't like SG anymore. So the very next day, I'm gonna run over there. That just means that you don't have any integrity, no credibility, no integrity. You don't stand by your convictions. You're not solid. You're not a solid person. You're not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can accept the bad behavior of somebody that you couldn't accept when you were getting along with somebody, but then the next day you can accept it. I think it's cool that you hate SG now because I don't like her either now. So I don't mind your cancer parodies now. Hey, Vern, you think you might start screaming die cunt die again soon? I decided I did like that and think it was good behavior. Not scary at all. Mm, no, you're just a fake. Nothing out of your mouth is the truth. Nothing. And I gotta wonder about the stories you told now, Bobby, because if you want to go around and lie and tell people tell Vern I was what? I was what? I mean, mad because he gave you a fucking wrench? You give a fuck if he gives you a wrench. I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, how dare you get pissed I played trivia while you're sitting over there in some fucking guy's live stream that was fucking running Wither Away and Die live streams. You're a douchebag, Bobby Ramos. Or should I say Bobby Lamos? You're a douchebag. And you ain't so fucking big and bad, because where are you? Come on, you ain't blocked. Come in and tell. Come on, come on. Yeah, she has. She sure fucking has. She's a fake, phony person. The guy she was bitching about that was in my live stream the other night saying, I'm fucking out of here. Because, he said he didn't believe in God. That's who she's buddy with today. The people that she was bitching about because they called her the crazy religious lady or whatever, that's who she's friends with today. Yeah. All right. You know, Warrior. Mm-mm. I get it. Yeah. Maybe she's dark inside and couldn't, because she really was jumping on that fucking, all that pig emoji shit. And I'm going to be honest with you. When Babos came in here that night to talk to her about when Luna had said something, with the fire, paid the thing and whatever, I was embarrassed at the way she started screaming at Babos. But it was either remove Babos or remove her. But, because I'm so not loyal to her, I removed Babos. Right, Stephanie? Um, I know that, but unfortunately some of them don't. Um, and you did call Babos fat before she even said anything. It was embarrassing, wasn't it? Not your baby doll? I was embarrassed. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate that. You say ma? Ma? You said ma? What does that mean you say ma? It was embarrassing. Did I? Don't you know I'm like Dory? I have like 5 second memory span. It was very embarrassing. And the whole time she kept saying she didn't say it, but yes, she did. I mean, I could play it again. You could hear her screaming and screaming at Baba. But I didn't really hear Baba say anything about it. Kid, I heard, that. But I mean, so I'm supposed to never speak to anybody. Well, this bitch goes around talking to all the fucking people. Fuck you, being a mod in 8 channels. But you don't want to tell us what channels. I mean, that's fucking weird. That's just weird. It's just a weird thing. What are you, like a sock account somewhere? 8 channels? I didn't even know you went to fucking 8 channels, you weirdo. Are you like validated by how many wrenches you have? You know that they're not real wrenches, right? I don't know if you got a little fake toolbox you put them in. And I'm seriously not trying to be a dick, bitch. Bitch to her. Man, running around telling lies. I just gotta wonder. I mean, you lied that night when you said Bobble said something to you first. She didn't. Thank you, Mitch. Could be, you know that. Could be right there, Moral Compass. You could be right. The pressure was on when they said I only had to get one more right and then I would win. But when it was about the chipmunks, I was like, oh, I got this. Alvin Simon Theodore. I thought it was fun, and everybody was really nice and encouraging and stuff, and it was a nice little change. I'm both. I wish she had like a championship every week. You had to come back and sorry. I used to have an album by the Chipmunks. Mrs. Brown, you got a lovely daughter, lovely daughter. Yeah, she got a lot of people in there playing too. It's pretty good. That same one. What else did it have on there? I think it actually might have had I'm Henry VIII. I'm Henry VIII. Maybe. I don't know. I did have that one. That was one of my favorites. I think they even did the Chipmunks Christmas album. I didn't have that. They really, I listen, I think about the songs that they used to have back then, how like innocent they were, like Mrs. Brown, you got to love me, daughter, and cheer up, sleepy Jean, like this simple, 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 nice melodies. And then as it changed, hi Bethany, all the swearing and all that, and this and that. And I can't help but wonder if that's not half the reason why the world is going to hell in a handbasket. Hermits, hermits. Yes, that's who did that. I'm Henry VIII. I am. Yes, her. I did have that album. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute, please. Yeah, but who was saying, was it Chemist Chaz who was saying, um, I don't know, I thought you guys were Thought they were very polite last night, and thing is, though, I mean, that's what these people, like, I get it that, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was harsh. Um, thing is, though, is nobody would have even been saying any of that kind of shit had Tom Reed and Tiffany not done what they did, and then Jules and Vern. Isn't that weird? Jules Verne, didn't he write 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? um, and none of this stuff would have happened. See, because I think Vern was like really harassing the shit out of Tom Reed. And everybody else here, and acting like it was me. He really was. Um, I played even the live stream from a year ago where Tiffany's there talking about what Vern had done to me and all this shit. And there she is in this fucking live stream now and shit. And when they go, it's only you to know it's cancer and it was my child and it was my integrity. It was character assassination. And it's disgusting. And I don't know if they think they're going to do this and I'll die, but I can guarantee you I'll be the last motherfucker standing. I ain't fucking going nowhere. I'm living as long as it takes to fucking say bye-bye to these motherfuckers on their deathbed. Because that's what they wanted. They are so pissed that I am not dead yet. They are so fucking pissed. That's why Tiffany went around telling everybody I was terminal. That's why fucking Izzy was making all these comments going, if I had only a few months left to live, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing that. Well, I don't know. Izzy, how you feeling now? You might only have a few hours left to live. You don't know what tomorrow brings. What you been doing with yourself? Going around talking about me again? Some more smack. Are you Tiff Tiff? How about you, Bobby? You spend today with your grandkids because you never know what tomorrow can bring. But I'm not crazy. Have I been screaming or yelling or anything? No. Mm-mm. Oh, I'll fuck a motherfucker up. But I don't need to scream or yell to do that. That I come in very quietly for. Very quietly for. She didn't talk about people. She talked about me. I've been her poster girl for 2 fucking years, apparently. No. Mm-mm-mm. Never did. She was just all smug over there at Vern. I mean, how about I Photoshop your face, Bobby Ramos, and run a wither away and die live stream? Would that be cool? I mean, and here's the thing. Bobby Ramos went over and left a kind comment to Bobbles before I even said anything. So, Tiffany, stuff it up your ass, bitch. Don't sit there going, these people defended you, and then you go over there and make nice. Go fuck yourself. Nobody should have to defend me because you shouldn't be a bunch of fucking whack jobs. Tiff, tiff. Exactly. I like that one. Nope. And she got my phone number too. She could have called, but she wouldn't. Mm-mm-mm. Well, she's not a real friend because she ran right to people who were real enemies. Real enemies. Like Bobby Ramos defended me. Here's the thing though, Tiffany. It's my channel. So Bobby Ramos couldn't have done nothing if I didn't have a channel defending everyone and myself. Okay, bitch? Including yourself. Including yourself, Tiffany. Bobby Ramos didn't just pop out of anywhere and defend me, shouting into the air. My channel. But the first thing Prudently did and Bobby did, they ran to people making fun of cancer, making fun of grandparents, making fun of people's children, making fun of people's grandparents, making fun of everything. Like, honestly, God. To advise someone on how to act when a certain person doesn't know, doesn't have enough common sense to not masturbate live on cam with some fucking wacko guy that you just met that lives in England. Or I don't even know who it came from, to be honest. I don't know, but I think so, right? In my opinion, allegedly. And you're going to advise me how to act? Alrighty then. Okay. Okay. Please do. But, the last time Tiffany was mad at me was because, I don't know, fucking whenever, Debbie said to her, go hang yourself. So apparently I'm not allowed to be nice to somebody. I don't even know anything about what the fuck transpires between those two. They've been friends, they haven't been. They've been friends, they haven't been. But I'm the one who's supposed to just have the moral compass. But I do. See, I have the integrity, the credibility, and the balls. Not literally. She'd already probably been talking to. I don't know who it was who was said maybe Bobby Ramos was her sock account. That's a good point there. Could have been. Could have been. Because I don't see how you could be modded on 8 channels, but you don't want to tell us what channels? Why wouldn't you want to bring? I don't even understand that. You're modded on 8 channels, but you don't go to any other channels? I don't care if you go to any other channels. It just sounds strange to me. Sounds really weird. But we did all see you lie today anyway and say that I was pissed because you were modded at Burns just to try to fatten your other lies. So, you're a liar. You have no integrity. You can't fucking, you don't have balls because you don't come in here and have a talk. You're not an adult. You couldn't have picked up the phone. And you're mad about because I played trivia. You were mad 2 days before, you fucking weirdo. You kept saying, people are talking about my kid. People are talking about my grandkids. People are talking about, we kept saying, where? It doesn't matter. Well, it does, cunt, if you're going to blame us for it. Grow a sack. Act like an adult. Lay off the meds. Not trying to be funny, but definitely had a difference in her personality when they switched her beds up. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying how I saw it. I am lost in enemy in her mind. Yeah. See, I just think of them all as soon to be invisible. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I really can't comprehend that the whole day was live streams about how horrible I am and comments everywhere because I played trivia. I Heart Pink, who hasn't been around in ages, decided she's gonna start popping up in fucking Burns and Vlad, Detroit Deadpool. Uh, I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, what else? All I'm saying is you didn't do Vern no favors. Let's put it that way. You really didn't. And you can say as much as you want, Vern, trying to be Mr. Soft spoken, kind guy on the panel, but you ain't reading your chat, and that's where you made your big fucking fat mistake. You know, they hauled you off once because your fucking neighbors were fucking scared to death of you, and you fucked up again. You should have left things as they were. And when people start talking about my kid, you should know better. I don't give a fuck. You already blew it. I mean, I'm just fine. But hey, Bobby, I'll be running a Wither Away and Die live stream with your face photoshopped to look dead tomorrow. You don't mind, do you? You don't mind, do you, Bobby? Wither Away and Die live stream for you? 72 hours? That's what he used to do. You don't mind, do you, Bobby? You all right with that, right? And then how about I start letting some people talk about your fucking kid? Huh? Huh? You like that? Talking sexual about him. Maybe wishing some cancer on him. You like that? Talking about putting radiation up her fucking hole. You like that? You think that's okay? Because it isn't. Tell your doctor to change your fucking prescription. You've become cumbersome. I'm not impressed, motherfucker. And I think now that you're a liar because you lie. So I think all your stories and anything you said is a fucking lie. Isn't it? That's what they said, the moral compass. That's what they have in Sharon's soon to be invisible community page. Soon to be invisible, Sharon. I know you don't believe it, but you should. I mean, I know it seems like it, but I don't just talk to hear myself. Sharon, you're done. Believe me when I tell you, you're done. You're an ass. Enjoy the hot shot, Sharon. Or the crotch rot, whatever one comes first. Or the alopecia. Or the, I don't know, whatever. Whatever you do in your pathetic existence. Playing with Barbies or something. Make sure you will those bitches out. You know, there's a lot of people wanting those Barbies and shit, man. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Um, this guy, this new guy, new man, new guy. Can someone tell me what the fuck is up with that guy's teeth? Because they can't be fake on the bottom or anywhere. Because I mean, who the fuck is gonna pay for fake teeth like that? And can somebody get him a paper bag with eye holes cut out and a muzzle or a ball gag? Dude, dude, dude. When people say you're ugly, stay inside, they mean stay off YouTube too. Because I can't get through more than 6 seconds of your videos before I want to fucking toss cookies looking at the fucking plaque on your nasty ass teeth. You sit there talking about cancer and Debbie's children. How much are you paying Sharon to masturbate for you on the back page? Pulling beads out of her butt. She used to do this real fancy trick where she would spin around and beads would fly out of her ass. So it was all fun and games till someone lost an eye, right? Shrug Million? Slug Million, I'm sorry. Slug Million. Um, that hot new guy she's dating, Sharon's dating him. New guy, new toothbrush, hopefully. I mean, this fucking bitch is gonna talk about that Tiffany H's teeth. Have you looked at your buddy's teeth? Now, did you guys go to the same dentist? Because your bottom teeth look a lot alike. Broken and nasty as shit. Like, do you know, Sharon, that is what people have the hard, besides your entire person, the other thing people have a hard time stomaching when watching your videos is looking at them fucking bottom teeth. What happened? You run into the back of a tobacco truck or something? I was gonna say that Margaret Hamilton actually looks better than him after the house fell on him. Now, if nobody knows who Margaret Hamilton is, it's the witch from The Wizard of Oz. And if you look in comparison at the two, oh, and Traveler Girl Lou, your yellow tinge, I get it now. Cirrhosis, right? Put the bottle down, bitch. You couldn't tell a fortune and know you were gonna get fucking cirrhosis and whatever else. What's up? Your powers failed you? Oh, am I mean? I'm sorry. I'm just emulating my least favorite people. Yes, Cora from Maxwell House. hmm I do believe Sharon is a long lost relative. And how about What's Up and Slug Million? Oompa, oompa, oompity doo. I've got another riddle for you. What do you get when you cross a horse and Sharon? You get an ugly bitch who is quite barren. Did I say that? My God, I'm horrible, huh? I got rhymes. Boom! Ooh, is that what Sharon says, huh? Boom! Who the fuck says that? Boom. I forgot. Hurnley does in her video. She actually writes it out, though. Boom. How about you, Vlad? How's that head of yours holding up? You look like a fucking golf ball on a tee. Good looking out, buddy. Horrible. I don't know where I get it from. I think all these bitches might have rubbed off on me. Giraffes are much better looking than Sharon. Much better looking than Sharon. You know what's funny is that according to Bobby Ramos, Sharon's a hyena. All of them are hyenas. Hyenas. Your buddies now, right? Does that make you a hyena now? It gives me a headache. He ought to lay off Maddie and look at his own life. No offense, but get the fuck out of the Campbell building, buddy. Get a job. Stop talking about everybody else having a job and what this woman should be doing and what that woman should be doing. Get a fucking job, dude. You can work. What's wrong with you? Why can't you work, buddy? Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Get a job. Bitching about Maddie while this motherfucker don't have a job. He's living off everybody just like fucking even more so than Maddie is. At least the people that give to Maddie give voluntarily. People that have to fucking pay for their bridge card or his don't. While he runs around after fucking women and he wants his tax, he wants his chub. Hey, get a job and pay some fucking tax for a change. Oh, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be mean. Just calling it like it is, man. Telling it like I see it. All I'm doing. Telling it like I see it. I mean, let's be for real. Don't people usually look at the school system when they're raising children in a certain area? Well, I think I'd be moving if I had a child going to school soon, but you know, I know. I mean, is that for real? 17 kids? Fucking loser. Sorry, buddy. The way it is, I gotta pay for some motherfucker's 17 kids that doesn't even have any respect. That fucking sat there telling me I got one foot in the grave. I better just worry about if my wig is gonna blow off. Yeah. Wouldn't you be thinking of, hey, my kid's gonna be starting school soon? I gotta fucking make a move here. Wouldn't you be thinking that? I don't know. That's what I thought. I mean, that's that was my that was my gig. What's theirs? Harassing people with cancer or any other medical issue? Yelling and screaming at each other while they're adults? Not setting good examples? Oh, well, I'm sorry. That was never mine. Sorry if you don't compare. Not you guys. You know what I mean. Low lives. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying it's apparent that they have an issue with someone who is responsible and has their priorities straight. And they actually thought, oh, she got cancer. Let's get her. And I said, hell no, motherfuckers. Shut the fuck up. I got this fucking idiot Vern talking about what's gone on in my past and if this is how I have to act to deal with my mental. Fuck off, Vern. Have fun with the cops tomorrow. You want to allow people to fucking talk smack about my kid? You're done. I hope you enjoyed where you just came from because your ass is going back. How about you, Tom Ray? You missing the old lockup yourself? Because I really don't give a fuck about these fucking bastards who thought cancer was their chance to try to harass somebody till they died. Well, let's see how you motherfuckers like it, huh? How's that exorcism treating you there, Lou? Not so good, eh? Maybe instead of focusing on a complete stranger that you didn't know going around saying I was on meth and that I needed an exorcism and I was one of the most evil people in the world, even though you'd never spoken to me ever. Maybe you should have been focusing on whatever evil was cooking up inside you. Hmm? Ah, moral compass. The question is, how many and did he not leave alive, in my opinion? Him or the other one there. Or the other one. I mean, I could think of 3 people in this fucking community that I would consider to be possible murderers. And all 3 of them are outwardly basically hiding in plain sight in my eyes. I wonder where Catherine Guthrie is lately. See, when I had to get a new phone, I lost a lot of my numbers. They didn't switch over like the ones that I didn't have for a long time. And well, let's hope he doesn't hit a gas leak or anything, or spring a gas leak. And why is he gonna get divorced? He doesn't want to leave or anything. I wish nothing but the worst for you, Tom Reed. Nothing but the worst. Absolute misery and failure. You deserve it, buddy. You sure do. Nothing but the worst for you, bud. Nothing but the worst. You know why? Because what these people did to me at the time of my life when I was scared to live or die, getting affairs in order. Some fucking piece of shit, fucking probably a dick sucker, Tom Reed, in my opinion, decides to go around telling people I'm a kook and lie about getting letters from neighbors that he didn't get. You got this other motherfucker, didn't even know me, but was so fucking scared that he might miss out on his cash cow, Alex, and that he just had to start some shit. Had to. Then you got this other cunt who's disappeared. Fucking Joker Jules and her fucking Jamoke Joe. Fucking and the rest of the douches. You know? All of them. Psh, someone got cancer? Psh, oh, she's a way better person than us. Psh, let's get on her. And I intend to be around for these motherfuckers and and trust and believe it won't be that long for any of them. Because in the eyes of God and society, you're fucking worthless. Each one of them. None of them do nothing to contribute to society. In fact, Sharon can't read a book in her live stream because that bitch SG did. SG read a book. Now Sharon can. Mm. Damn, SG read a book. Bobby Ramos, he's up. Work up. SG play trivia. Sharon. Oh, SG accepted an apology. She accepted an apology. Really, coward, because I hope it kills him. After what I saw today being written about my child, give a fuck if each one of them dies of the most violent death. I'd laugh and I'd love every fucking minute of it. I don't care who thinks that's wrong. I didn't wish it on them. I said I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't. And I expect they will. Because I did not one motherfucking thing to these people. Nothing. Yes, I did read books in my live stream before Sharon. And I did trivia in my live stream before them. And I did. Oh, and then she was like, oh, Cray Cray's copying her because she's going to do crime. I did crime in my live stream. I did cryptids in my live stream. But hey, guess who couldn't get nowhere because of a bunch of fucking people with their aggressive campaign against a woman with cancer for no reason. All soon to be gone. Not by me, motherfuckers. You wrote your own destiny. I'm glad you're such a believer in God, Bobby, because you might want to get on your fucking knees and beg for forgiveness. Honestly. Because you became pretty dirty. And not quite the warrior. You'd be the one who sets the fucking troops up to be fucking surrounded. You'd be working both sides. Oh, yeah. No, it won't. And it certainly won't help anybody that's around him. What's going on with that guy that he talks about diapering or something? I mean, I'm just saying, if you knew somebody that within a month, in my opinion, was like the fucking kiss of death, would you be swarming to be around him? I mean, like Vern unmodded Debbie because she did the right thing, and she didn't even really, but uh, we got you, Vern. Yes, he is. Unfortunate. Because he's with a bunch of people around him that are psychotic. I don't know if anybody knows who Detroit Deadpool is, but it's Vlad, Rob, Shell, Muscovy Militia, Hammer of Hate. Um, I don't know what other fucking ones he's had. Who knows? The guy who steals baby ducks from their mothers. That guy. You know, lives on a porch. My old mod, that's who it is. But according to Vern, he was behind everything. Now he's not. Good guy. I mean, seriously? Yeah, yep. You know that, Moral? You saw him? The most pathetic thing, though, really, is how Sharon doesn't seem to understand how Bobbles can be pissed that, you know, right away she's, yeah, that's who, that's who, betrayed that cool show. Yeah, you're not, you don't get it that her immediately fucking buddy buddy with you. Like, what's the problem? But it's a big problem if as she plays trivia in Bobbles chat. What a bitch I am to Bobby Ramos. But what a bitch Bobbles is for being pissed that you're in. I mean, is this like for real? It's like a fucking Twilight Zone. They all think everything they do is okay. Yeah, isn't it weird? It makes me kind of wonder if Tom Reed, like, kind of knows him and okay, and so Buns, like who has come in here before and been kind, goes in, I don't know what live stream it was in, saying that when we were using the necrophonic or whatever, it was witchcraft and evil. Now, so there's Bobby, who was all really pleased with the whole necrophonic thing when, Jax and everybody was in here. She said it was her father and her child who had passed away. But I don't understand when Buns was sitting there saying it was, in the Bible it was witchcraft and this and that. The necrophonic, the spirit box thing. I mean, like, so all these ghost people go around using them, and the whole thing. There was no defense there, though. You didn't hear, Bobby Ramos didn't go, well, I don't believe that. I, you know, I had a good experience with it. I blah, blah, blah. Nope. Uh-uh. She just lets them run with whatever they want. Another thing that wasn't in the Bible, or they said they didn't like, divorce. Looks like you're already fucked, right? So go ahead and use that fucking microphone. It's just like one of those, just like a sound bank of words and noises and stuff. I don't know. The last couple of nights, though, when I would go live, it was like, it was a constant. Even before I went in Bobbles, even before Bobbles came here, she was already saying stuff about her husband doesn't want her talking to us or some shit because people are talking about her. And no matter how many times we asked, she would not say who. Keep letting people talk about my kid on fucking places where you're a mod because it ain't gonna be okay. I don't give a fuck, Bonnie. I don't know who you're trying to fucking smear and slander. It ain't me. It ain't me. Never did a thing to you. Obstacle. Okay, can you break that down for me? Obsequiously? No, obsequiously. The how you say it? Obsequiously? Wait a minute. Where'd that P come from? I see any P there. Come from Sharon. Okay, can I have the definition of the obsequiously? I mean, the thing is whenever somebody wants to go after me, there's fucking Tiffany, just like she was when she heard one of Tom Reed's moms got cancer. And she was like, throw her to me, Tom, please. Please, I'm dying to suicide. Troll somebody, please. Obsequ- obsequiously. Obse- okay. Can I just know what it means? Take my ranch away. I'm a on 8 other channels. They were all to do with paranormal. Okay. And you know, Sean Rubin, you're such a nice person. Why would you want to be fucking associated with those dirtbags? I'm sorry. Well, she doesn't have to fake it anymore, Moral Compass. Little does she know, all that faking was like practice for her reality, soon to be. You're gonna laugh about that picture that fucking smelling like pea Sasquatch fucking put up, Tiffany? Huh? Gonna laugh about that? Enjoy. Enjoy. I won't be laughing too long. Enjoy, Timhead. Just saying. I mean, I didn't. I'm not the master of their fucking actions. They did it themselves. Giggle it up, bitch. Hmm. I have absolutely not 1 ounce of compassion for those people. Not to mention the months that we defended some loser that was nodding out on my channel. And somebody goes, she's not nodding out. Shut up. Anything I say, you're gonna fucking negate. You know why? Because you're a loser. You literally thought I'd be dead by now and you could masturbate, rub one out to it, and go on your merry way to your next fucking victim. Ain't happening. Not happening. All I can say is pray, bitches. Now, Sharon, when was the last time you had an AIDS test? Poor girl. AIDS and alopecia. AA. Hi, Cassidy. You never told me what that word means, coward. What's up? Sharon's finger up. Slug Million's ass. Little Oompa Loompa. He's got a tight one. She can barely wrench it out of there. That's why it's brown all the time. Dookie finger. She sure is. She's got alopecia. Unfortunately, not on her upper lip. Uh, wow, that cleared it up. So basically, Bobby Ramos is an ass. Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Sharon can kiss her own ass. She does because she's jealous of herself. She thinks she's so convinced that everybody's jealous of her that she's even jealous of herself. Who, Bobby Ramos? Oh, Bobby Ramos said she doesn't want to talk about me. I'm a waste of time. Keep talking that way, and I don't know what to tell you, Bobby. In the last 3 days, this bitch been trying to find anything to bitch at me about. Because somebody said they didn't believe in God. My fault, obviously, even though she's hanging with them in another channel. Her odor. She's jealous of her own odor. She is kind of. I mean, who would be like offering this, that, and the other thing to a fucking douchebag like Sharon? I mean, you want to spend that much money on her, buy her a diamond studded muzzle or a choke collar or something. A glue gun. Something that would make everybody happy. All right, all right. The airfare's good. One way. One way, that is. Now, is there a way you could arrange a parachute drop over a volcano? Mount Krakatoa. Possibly. They probably would drop her in there and the fucking volcano would spit it back. Gross. Here's the thing, too. Okay. Let's just say, like, let's take, for example, the rat video. Yes, gross. Absolutely. But if you're so disgusted by it, how the fuck you gonna repost it on your channel? So it didn't bother you to watch it. In fact, you liked it so much you wanted everybody else to watch it. So you put it up, right? I know more. Volcano be banging his feet and screaming, whacking his head against a stick shift, passing out in truck stops. She goes, "You guys are such stupid idiots. You're all watching my trial and that wasn't even me in there. You stupid motherfuckers were watching." Oh, what stupid motherfuckers? Seriously. Oh, what? Stupid motherfucker. Who the fuck gives a fuck where you were? I mean, I really find it hard to believe. Oh, no, he and then. Well, there he goes. I mean, he's showing this fucking stupid shit. He knows it's not even her. And, like, he's a real good source of information. I mean, they're all liars. Liars. They're all liars. Their story changes day to day to what is ever convenient. I mean, Sharon literally sits there saying she doesn't harass people's deceased relatives with that Sparling's mother's obituary posted on her community page. And not one of her fucking douchebag buddies has the decency to say he is an idiot. The decency to say. Yeah, and she's got somebody over there, that 2A play future cancer fatality, saying, wishing my daughter to get cancer. Yeah, and she doxed her son. I can't wait till that fucking whore hot shots it. Sorry, world to be a better place. One less drain on society. One less mindless slug. You're a loser. A born career loser. Loser! If only your mama was a BK, right? We'd all be much happier. Just saying. Just saying. Who wouldn't want to beat that bitch, man? Fucking doxing people's sons and their fucking dead mothers. She's nothing but a fucking 2-bit disappointing whore. You got that? Someone ought to make her a fucking shirt that says that. 2-bit disappointing whore. Oh, don't worry about it. It just makes Sharon get her cancer faster. So really, they did us a favor. They'd just be getting rid of some fucking pig a lot quicker. Only because God is looking at these motherfuckers going, you're a bunch of gross pieces of shit. Mistakes. Erase. Just calling it as I see it. I mean, I'm not lying. I'm just giving my opinion. I think they waste oxygen for other people. There's no use for them. They're nothings. They contribute nothing to society, and they take oxygen that decent people could use. Oh, I'm sorry. Is Maddie the only one that people could say that about and follow in her face and say da 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 da? She's got the eyes of a corpse, huh? Well, not today, losers. Not you guys. You know I'm not talking to you guys, right? I'm talking to the replay watcher show. Just losers. Mm-mm. Oh, moral compass. That was an accident. An accident, moral compass. Please don't leave. You might have to wait 300 seconds. I mean, I'm sorry. It happened to knock your baby down earlier. Sorry. She doesn't have one. In my opinion, she's been dealing it for 25 years. Just in my opinion. Hopefully, moral compass will stick around. Yeah. I'd say just empty, man. Empty, hollow. Nothing. Empty space behind an ugly face. Now, I want everybody to remember, whoever thinks I'm so mean, that for 2 years, I watched these people show the worst behavior I've ever seen amongst using term lightly humans. Um, I don't think they deserve any type of respect. They're disgusting. She's disgusting. Any luck, you she'll kick that habit some more. Hopefully, Moral Compass knows. I'm not really trying to be a dick or anything. Now, did you go out to dinner tonight, Coward? Did you say they were coming over to eat dinner there, or did you go out for dinner? Like Bobby Ramos knows. I just saw my daughter the other day. Do you think that fucking woman could have said, "Why are you saying this shit about her kid?" No. Mm-mm. Apparently, she likes it when people talk about people's children. I'll keep that in mind. The only thing is, I actually have a moral compass and can't really do that shit. Oh, nice. I hope so too. What did you have, coward? Moral compass, if you're still here, it was an accident. I kicked myself out, if that makes you feel any better. See, it happens. I kicked myself out. That's cool. It was a lot of it. Pop up. That's funny. And what did you eat? Mish left quick. That guy, Mitch, is it Mitch? Mitch, Mitch. I'm worried about Catherine Guthrie. Catherine Guthrie, you had pizza. Do you have anchovies on it? Moral compass. I don't know if 5 minutes has gone by, but it was an accident. I like anchovies. Oh, good. They are good in Caesar salad. Well, we know that for a fact. I mean, look at Sharon. She's an accident. Anybody, Joan? Oh, no. Welcome back to the same old place. Is it that you laughed about? Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to get myself something to eat. And yeah. So I want you guys to know that I'm not unjustified in some of the things that I say. I think that anybody would be saying these things if these people were so dead set on trying to stress out somebody with cancer, uh, that they'll go to any low they can possibly go. Talking about someone's child, wishing cancer on their kid, anything they can think of, anything at all, they'll do it because they're that fucking desperate to do some sort of evil in the world. And I'm pretty justified in the fact that I don't really give a fuck what happens to any of those people. They're gross. They're gross. And I'm certain I'm not the only one that would be like, good. Sorry. It's the way it is. It certainly has, Cassidy. And I want to say I really appreciate you guys for hanging through with me and just really put yourself in my shoes when you think maybe I might be angry, but I'm more shocked and most of the time hurt by the fact that people you think are your friends are more interested in being fucking assholes. That's their gig. They like. I mean, Sharon has so much experience with dogs and oral sex that she's trying to, transfer her bestiality fetish onto somebody who's obviously 100 times more decent than her. I wouldn't even make jokes about something like that. It wouldn't cross my mind, but this whore has nothing. She's a pig. She's a nothing. A loser. A drain on society. A pig. So, oink, oink, pig, Sharon. Hey. Peace, love, and tacos, you guys. I love you guys. Bye. I promise you I'll get a good book to read. I promise. Peace, love, and tacos.